As much as I love having reference cards for spells and magic items, I love having minis for them just as much. Of course, most spells just go off and they're done. As much as a fireball mini would be fun to have, it's not really needed for the way we play games at our table these days, though I am waiting for the day when we can combine actual minis like we review here with special effects via augmented reality glasses, but I'm digressing. Most magic items are just held in the hand and used, so a separate mini isn't really necessary there either. Spells that have lingering effects can certainly benefit from minis to help remember their placement. Unseen Servant, Arcane Eye, Big B's Hand, Spiritual Weapon, all reasonable spells to want minis for, and we do have some of those. You can check them out in the review in the eye in the corner of your screen up there, but some spells and magic item effects are just so large, their effects so monumental that minis for them are kind of hard to imagine. And we certainly don't have a lot of minis or the like for magic items at all, but we do have one right here today, and thank you to WizKids for sending it our way. So let's take a closer look at Daern's Instant Fortress. Before jumping in, if you're looking for some other fun magic items that your players can hold right in their hands, check out the animated cards from our sponsor Hit Point Press. Along with their decks for spells of all levels and decks for conditions and Townsfolk NPCs, they have 2 in-game items that you can hand your players for them to use in your games. First, they have the deck of mini animated things. This deck is gorgeous, of course, and if you want an item that will have a large impact, this will do it. If you want something that's a little bit more manageable, check out their deck of illusions. The characters can draw a card at random, throw it on the ground, and make an illusion of whatever creature was on the card. The cards are amazing, and it'll create some great moments in your game. Check out all the animated cards using our links below or visit animatedspells.com. Daern's Instant Fortress is a rare, wondrous item. Your characters will likely encounter it as a 1-inch metal cube, and the set here does come with it, though it is made of plastic and not of metal. When they place it on the ground and speak its command word, it will grow into a fortress that remains until they speak the command word again. And it only works if the fortress is empty, so don't get any gross ideas. Now, according to the wording of the item from the Dungeon Master's Guide, the fortress is 20 feet on a side and 30 feet tall. Our quote-unquote mini here is 5 inches across if you don't count the corner foundations or the gargoyles on top, which would make it 25 feet across. It's close enough for me. And it is close to 12 inches tall, all things considered. The item text indicates that it has 2 floors inside and a trapdoor leading to the roof. And there's a door on the front that only responds to the owner. Even a knock spell or a chime of opening won't let someone gain access. And indeed, the mini here does have a functional trapdoor on top and a functional front door on the base. The tower has rules for hit points, damage, and repair, which you can check out in the DMG. Now, our mini here does have space for character minis to stand on the roof, but you can't really put minis inside. The inside holds the parts necessary for the tower to also be used as a dice tower, albeit a very large one. Just drop your dice in the trapdoor up top and they will roll out the front door on the bottom. Daern's Instant Fortress is one of those items that probably won't see play at every single session you have, so giving the tower some extra functionality means that it won't just be sitting around taking up space. Though if you are using it for a dice tower, hopefully you're playing at a table big enough to support it. I don't think not being able to place minis inside the tower is that big of a drawback. If characters are inside, their exact positioning probably isn't going to matter too much. If you want a nice big tower that does give access to the inside, check out our review of the other WizKids tower in the eye in the corner of your screen up there. As a game master, minis like this have a slight advantage over spell effect minis. You don't really have any control over which spells your players choose to have access to. But you do have control over which magic items they find. So if you love this figure, you can pick it up and introduce it into your campaigns anytime you want. It's a pretty powerful item though. It only takes an action to activate, and you're gonna have players who will want to use it in every encounter that takes place. But each wall only has 100 hit points, and the only way to repair it is with multiple wish spells. So your players should probably save the fortress until they really need it. They may learn this the hard way. The mini itself looks great, just like the art. It looks good on the table, and it functions well as a dice tower, though your rounder dice can really get some momentum and roll across the table, so you may want to position it to face the edge of the table near you. The tower is also just a little bit lighter than I expected. It just looks like it's made of solid stone, so when you go to pick it up, it's a little bit of a surprise when it's light plastic. Daern's Instant Fortress is available right now for an MSRP of $149.99. I'm seeing it in stores right now for about $130 right now, so do shop around. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. And don't forget to check out the animated cards from Hit Point Press using our links below the video. Liking our videos and subscribing to the channel help us grow and improve. And if you've got your eye on these little kobold plushies over here, you can pre-order them and their little accessory packs over at koboldplush.com. And you can follow along with our shenanigans on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Mastodon. For now, stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I will see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.